Yeah. Do you need to film me?
It's better. It's better keep a record.
Alright.
Yeah. Since last week the treatment, what's the progress have you seen?
It's been an immense progress. When I came here, my left eye was basically losing almost all vision. I just had a small area around the fovea, and my right eye was a lot better, but closing in as well. And everything seemed dark and foggy. It was like a cloud was over my eyes. And by about the third day of treatment, the taxi driver was driving me in to see Dr. Yu, and it was the same taxi driver who drove me on the first day. And I asked him, are we going a different route? And he sort of looked at me funny, and then I realised that my eyes were getting better.
Oh.
It looked different. Everything looked different. And that day after the treatment, on the third day, when I went outside, I could see everything was very sharp. The glare was much reduced, and I could see for the first time the colours and the sun on the cars, and I was really
so
happy
under the
about that.
sunlight you can see better.
Much better. Everything is clear now. Right? Much clearer. I still don't have my glasses, so I can't see in the distance, but everything's a lot better. And the small spot on my left eye is starting to break up.
How the blind spots in your visual field? How do you see the blind spots?
Oh, the problem I have with the blind spots is that my left eye has a blind spot that's about this size. And that's quite difficult. And my right eye has a very small blind spot, right in the middle of the fovea. So when you're reading something and you see the alphabet, it looks like it's got little bites out of it. Okay? With the two eyes, you've got one good eye. With each eye, it's a bit difficult, but the right eye's good. I mean, it's livable. My eyes are livable now. I can live with this. If it stayed like this for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. And that's enough for me.
It's going to be better though.
Good.
So, how's the double vision? You still see the double vision?
Yeah, I still see a little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Less than before, same as before?
Much less.
Much less, okay.
Much less.
What looks like before the double vision? What looks like now, if you describe?
It's hard to say. It's like when I was here on day 3 and I was talking to Alan, it seemed that there was two images when I was looking at his face. Not that it was two faces, but like, how can I say this? Like the eyes weren't separated by clear. They were sort of a little bit like that when I was looking at him. Now I still get it, but it's not as bad. It's not as pronounced. It's much less.
Okay.
I think that's because this blind spot's getting smaller.
Yep.
And the other thing is, the pain in my eyes is gone.
Oh, the pain in the eyes.
I don't have pain anymore in the eyes.
Okay.
And this way was very painful because it was going blind.
Yes, you mentioned you have pain in the eyes before. You said under the sunlight you can't see people's face. Now you can see cars, everything clear. How about the face? You can still see?
Okay, the face is a lot clearer, but still I have difficulty
to recognize people.
To recognize people.
Okay.
But before, when I used to look at them, their face was black. Now when I look at them, it's not black. Okay, I can see complexion, but it's still foggy. It's still,
How about if you go from sun to the dark? How long take you to adapt? The adaptation, the dark adaptation.
Okay, seriously, I haven't noticed a problem with the night.
Oh, no.
It's hard because you're not going from daylight to... Do you know what I mean? I've never been in a situation here where I've had to go from daylight to night.
Okay.
But in the time that I've walked around at night, like one thing I did notice was when I was walking around yesterday, how clear everything was. But secondly, that I could see the clouds at night.
At night?
At night.
You see the cloud on the sky?
Cloud.
So you walked at night yourself? Can you do that before? Night vision?
Yeah, I could, but whereas before I could only see, say, 200-300 meters, now 400 meters I can see.
Oh, you can see longer
I see much
distance.
better.
So you can see different shade of colors. All right. So, what else have you noticed the change?
I feel good. I feel happy.
Your attitude to life has changed.
Yeah, no, it fixed everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm eating more. Before I never used to eat. Now I'm eating and I'm not putting on weight. So it's like this furnace has just been lit up inside me. And, you know, I had these cracked lips and they're gone. You know, I'm full of hope. It's like, you know, a little candle's been lit up and now I've got to take it home and protect it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And make it bigger.